This is the next video. After it's going to be the eighth part of this videos tutorial sequence basically. So like I said, I have this class right here. The reason I have this class, which actually doesn't really exist, I don't want to show this one until I select the counties. So I'm gonna say to Jquery, go ahead and hide this guy for now. I don't want to show it. Okay, so let's go ahead and run. Okay, that way it will not be visible. Okay, and then whenever the county is selected, we have display features. This JavaScript function, we're gonna call it here display. Okay, display features. Here, line number 56, we grab the value selected by the county basically, and then we say this is our URL. This is where it's going to go into, and then so the idea is basically we can basically copy this code here. I would have basically it would be good to refactor this one, but just for this demo, let's copy this code here, and we can, and then to server we need to pass two pieces of information. We're going to pass the state name, and we also like to pass the selected county. Let's say a county name equals to that selected county name. Okay, and this is the data, and instead of counties we are not populating the counties. In this case we are populating the feature, DDL features. Okay, DDL feature. Okay, so basically this is a URL. That's where it's gonna go to grab the data into the server, and we're gonna to our action method we're gonna pass two pieces of information: the state name and the county name. And of course I just have a county name there. I can just grab this code to give the selected state information. Okay, I have selected a state here, and then a county name here, and then I have a callback function. Everything looks good, but of course we don't have this get feature controller, the action method in our controller. That's the next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and implement that method. So we go into this feature source controller. In here we're going to create new JSON method. Well, okay. Oh, sorry for that. I have to kill that one, that session. And let's do that. Let's go ahead and write a method. This method also going to return JSON result, and we're going to say get features. And it will take two string parameter. Okay, it's going to take the county name, and it also going to take the state name. Okay. Alright, get features is a county name. Of course, like if you want to return your production, so then you basically of course you'll have some validation here. Validation. Do validation and everything. I'm not gonna write the validation code, and I'm assuming that data coming in is okay. So I'm gonna go ahead straight and go ahead and implement this method. So basically the idea is now it has to return all distinct feature from the county. Let's write a method that's gonna return a string. So like I said, the feature is basically all the infrastructure of the county. So let's say count feature. County infra structure or something like that, and I'm gonna ask this feature DAO get counties of features, something like that, and I'm gonna pass in the county name right here, and I also pass the state name, okay, to this method here. Of course, we don't have this method. This method doesn't exist. Let's go ahead and create this method in our DAO feature DAO class. Okay, let's see. Assuming this works, let's give this one, and this is what it's going to return to the server, right? But of course, right now this implementation is not done. It's going to throw the exception. Let's go into our DAO data access here. In data access, we have, like I said, we have the I feature DAO. That's what it created this method in here, right? Of course, that there is no implementation of that method in the feature DAO IMPL. Let's go ahead and add the implementation. Okay, so basically we'll be doing something like how we did for our get counties by state name. Very similar to this one. Let me grab some of this code from here, and then make the changes. Okay, very first thing I did, I asked NHibernate, here is my NHibernate system factory, and create a criteria. The criteria is of type of feature IMPL, because I would like to get that feature IMPL domain object, right? And what I'm looking for here, the distinct property is not the county. The distinct property that I'm looking for from the given state is feature underscore class. Well, you might be wondering where this is coming from. So basically, I have object of feature IMPL, which is basically inheriting from feature abstract class. In this object here, I have property called county feature name. That's the property. I would like to get distinct feature name for the given county and the state. Oops. I want to get feature class. Okay, and then so basically the state alpha right here needs to match with the state name, and then I also would like to, of course, then I have to put this restricts on basically a where clause in our query. Basically, let me say select where this domain property basically maps with the NHibernate column, right? You basically say where state alpha is whatever you are providing right here. So in this case, not the state alpha, it will be a county name, right? It will be a county name, and that county name you're going to pass the value that's coming out from this method argument. Alright, and then how I would like to sort it, not by the list. This is what I'm trying to get. So let's sort this by feature class in maybe try to sort it in descending order, and then grab the list. For the search, I will just grab the list of item, which is iList, and then I convert that into a list of string. That's what I have to return. Okay, so everything is good. This should return. This will work. Well, I'm taking huge risk. I don't have any unit tests and stuff. Let's go and run. Okay, let's see. I go into Florida and all the counties. Oh, yeah, there is some JavaScript. State is undefined. DDL state, which is okay. Let's see. Let's go into view. Why say DDL state is undefined? Yeah, sorry for that, guys. I know what's going on. Of course, it has no idea what the DDL state is, so first thing I have to say is var DDL state equals to document.getElement by ID.